Wretched one. So today we are going to do some Mardu Nights. I started it out as a uh, Boros Nights, and then I realized that there's just too many good black cards. Let me get my Twitch screen up here. There we go. Oh, okay. So there's a Stream Decker. Okay, cool. I kind of tinkered with that this morning because I don't really know how it works. But anyway, so here we go. As I was saying, I originally started it out as some Boros Nights. There we go. It catches up. Okay. Um, but then I realized there's just some really good black cards that I should probably consider running. So I've got Dire Tactics and Murderous Rider in the main, and then some black sources. And then in the sideboard, I have two more Murderous Riders. I do realize that I am missing something. I don't have any hand disruption. Ugh. Let's go down to one disenchant. Let's go down to one Dire Tactics, because we got to have at least three Agonizing Remorse for the control matchup. Alright, there we go. Alright, so for my black sources, I've got three Triomes, two Blightstep pathways, two Bright Climb pathways, and then a Swamp with a Fable Passage. And then technically I could go fetch it with the Field of Ruin. Now this will not pay for the rider unless I'm casting him. So it won't pay for Swift End. Nor will it pay for the Dire Tactics. But that's okay. We'll test it first game or so and see how it rolls. But anyway, let's get into it here. Why did Twitch go full screen? I don't want full screen because I want to see the chat box. I can't see the chat box if I'm full screen. There we go. All right, now we can see. All right, let's get it going. Plus, I can see how long I've been streaming too. We're not going to do it in ranked right now. So we're going to just do traditional play, Mardu Nights, and let's get it going. Sure. I'll play first. Well, isn't that just a pooper of a starting hand? I can't keep it. That's much better. Missing double white for Boss3. And I need the second land. I think I'll send Boss3 down instead of the contender. Could be the wrong play. Depends on if I draw a second white by turn 2. If I draw a second white, then I don't have as much of a problem with it. So keep 6. But I can't. Man, that's a gamble. I can't risk it. All right. Yep. I'm already a turn behind because of the Triome. So this could be mono red. Nope. I think this is the is it Goldspan Dragon list. That's where I'm leaning toward. Man, there is a delay on my feed. Whoa. Well, let's go with it. All right, that's fine. Night. Done. Okay. Wait a minute. Why didn't they play that as their? Oh wait, I went first, and I missed a land drop. Okay. Yeah. Now they're gonna kill the Venerable Knight. Now the normal list may have been tweaked. That normally was not in the list at all. So maybe it is now. I don't know. Great. Let's just drop a Rimrock. This is what I get for trying to run a deck with 23 lands. Well, doggy. I'll trade a land for the Rimrock. I don't care. That's fine. Hey, I just stone rained him. Awesome. So yeah, this is the is it list, which I've done on stream. No, it is not. Never mind. This is it Giants? Is it Giants? That's funny. All right, so please tell me he did not give him X proof. +1/+1 counter. Oh yeah, okay. So that's dead. So is it Giants? I contemplated running this yesterday for my dailies on stream, but I decided to run my is it Tower Control. And I had a lot of fun playing it. I think I was 2-2, so it wasn't great, but I enjoyed playing. Might have only been 1-2 because I think I played 3 long matches. So yeah, I think I was 1-2, but all of them went 3 games. All right, so that's good. Let's see what you got there. No counterspell. Whiff. Running too many non-knights in the deck. Guess that's a good thing I'm only running 1 or 2 of him then. Ah, okay. That's what that is. Well, too bad. Okay. All right, so Definitely changing things up here. Disenchant, no good in this match. Uh, Showdown, probably not any good in this match. Um, Dire Tactics. And another rider. I don't think I want ECD. Do I want ECD? I almost want another rider. Gosh, that would be good too. Gosh, I don't want to clog the deck up too much. Let's take him out. So we're almost going to a control setup here. Mulligan. Alright, that's better. It's not great. Actually, that sucks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tweak this deck after. Yeah, this just blows chunks. Keep 5. Alright, training grounds. I think I'm gonna send the. No. Gosh. I'll send the Rimrock down. Nope, I can't do that. I have to do that. Alright. Alright, so red, that. Okay. The second black source would be excellent. Now he's going to kill something. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Well, not what I wanted. What, Gracie? What, Gracie? What you doing, little girl? Glimpse the cosmos. Are they digging for land? Hello, baby girl. Hello, baby girl. Are you my sweet, precious girl? Yeah. Alright, there's their land. That's pretty good. Gets my damage in there at least. And then I've got Red Cap melee to deal with his Bone Crusher, if that's all he casts. Even the Quake. Well, he can't cast the Quake guy until turn 5. Calamity, Bear, Tectonic are all 4s. Oh, come on! You can kill them both, ain't you? Yeah, okay. Well, alright then. Yeah. Not happy with this list at all. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and put a threat down. I don't know, maybe I do need to make it Boros. Maybe I'm diluting it too much. How do you make their pet react? Okay. What? No attacks. Oh my god. Alright, next game. And your baby girl. And your baby girl. Alright, so ECD is definitely needed in here. I even got to take the pump out of here, I think. Okay. What, Daisy? Come here. Come up here and say hello to everybody. Alright, that's a pretty good start. Well, looking over here at my stream, I'm still sideboarding on the stream, so it's way behind. Maybe I'm not doing it right when I get my, oh, I didn't change my basic lands either. Maybe I'm just doing it, God, I'm still sideboarding. Wow. I must not be doing something right. Maybe I need to make sure Twitch is connected before I start the match. Okay. Red. Let's drop him out. They're going to shoot it in the face, so it doesn't matter. But maybe I'll get lucky and get a trigger or two off of it. Yep, they're both going to die. Right here. Frostbite and Spike Field Hazard. Nope. Killed one of them. Alright, so that is actually really good. So let's... No, you stupid. Oh, it's trying to keep me on that. Okay. Yep. Well, alright. So we're making some changes here. This deck sucks. So, for those coming in, maybe at this point we're changing the deck. We are not going to be Mardu Knights anymore. We are going back to my original thought for Boros. So take that out, take that out, take the Swamp out, take the Triome out, take that out, take that out. Up that to 4, up that to 4. Um, Okay, so plains 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, no. Mountain 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many lands are we at? 20. So we need 4 more lands. So passage can be, let's say 3. I don't want to go 4. I don't want to go 4. I could go with the snow tapped land instead of, yeah, let's do that. I don't care about the scry as much in this deck. And you'll see the route I'm going here. Pretty sure you already know what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. All right, so now, what does that put us at? Whoa, 26, too much. All right, so 1 less there, 1 less there. So 24 lands. All right. I think I just want to go down to 1 disenchant in the main. I only have 2 rally the ranks. The Rimrock can go to 4. He can go up. He can go up. And up, baby. This kitty is my precious little girl. Yeah. She's the cuddler in the house. Agent will cuddle beside you on the bed or beside you on the couch, but he can't stand to be held. Gosh, I don't know what else to put in here. How about some cheekiness that they might not expect? 1 raking clause. All right, now in the sideboard, take out the remorse, take out the tactics, take out the rider. So now we can go up to 2. We'll go to 3. Banishing light can go up to 3. Let's go. Actually, I don't need him if I'm running that. Yeah. Okay. So now we want some gray. Well, that is graveyard hate technically. How do I fight rogues? How do I fight rogues here? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Bite, frostbite. So 1, 2, 3, 4 frostbites. These will kind of help me fight control. I may just have to accept that I'm not going to do good against control. So the deck isn't terribly strong, but I think it'll do better this time. So let's try this again. Oh, we didn't change. Boros Knights. All right. Let's get back into it. Play. But gosh, we're already 24 minutes in. Been spending too much time doing other stupid stuff. Yo, yo, girl. Yo, yo, girl. Precious girl. Yeah. You can't get into stuff, all right? You can't get into stuff. The shuffler is not broken. Really? Really? Okay. Yeah, this is Sultai. Okay. Probably don't stand a chance. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's one extra damage. Let's get it in there. Okay. So if they don't have removal, then I'm going to be able to hit them for a bunch next turn. Oh, buddy. Let's go get another red. Let's do that. What is this? What? Why are they running this? This is some kind of 5-color shenanigans. Could this be some kind of 5-color Doom, 4-color Doom Foretold maybe? I haven't seen green yet, so okay. All right. Yeah, yeah.
And I have fought my entire career to end this violence and to pass reasonable gun safety laws.
Got news on, folks, so I have to watch it.
As progress has stalled, we've all acted.
All right, let's
Because we aren't waiting
drop
for a tragedy, I know that.
that out.
We've had more Biden. Took on the gun
Tap
lobby
that,
not once, but
that,
twice
and
and
that.
won. In 1993,
If he doesn't have removal, I got lethal.
the Brady Handgun
Right here.
Violation Prevention Act. This law established a background check system and has kept more than 3 million firearms out of the hands of dangerous people. A year later, he worked to pass another law to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines for 10 years. And as vice president, Joe Biden led the Obama-Biden administration's efforts to reduce gun violence. In fact, we were just reminiscing that he and I talked back then about his work when I was Attorney General of California. And his work.
I can't believe I won that first game. I really don't know what the heck they're running.
From narrowing the gun show.
It's like, I mean, maybe the Triumph. Well, no, the Triumph's got to be there for a reason, because it's black, but it's also got white and red. It's the Mardu Triumph, so I don't understand what on earth they're running. Oh, come on! 24 lands.
It is for them, for all of us, that he
Get out of here.
Ever.
Actually, no.
And it is now
Put that down.
To introduce the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
And let's see, what did I play the first time? 3 games? Maybe it was 2 games. And then this is the fourth game. And I have yet to see an Embercleave in my hand to be able to play it and kill something, I believe. I don't think I had. I might have had it and just wasn't able to use it.
And it's good to see First Lady Dr. Joe Biden cares deeply about this issue as well. And I look out there and I see so many members of Congress that are this way.
Okay.
So many of you never given up.
Well, we definitely know they're running red now.
That's the term. It's done. Got a long way to go, which seems like we're always a long way. But also, today we're taking steps to confront not just the gun crisis, but what is actually a public health crisis. Nothing I'm about to recommend in any way impinges on the Second Amendment. They're phony arguments suggesting that these are Second Amendment rights at stake, what we're talking about. But no amendment to the Constitution is absolute. You can't yell fire in a crowded movie theater, call it freedom of speech. From the very beginning, you couldn't own any weapon you wanted to own. From the very beginning, the Second Amendment existed. Certain people weren't allowed to have weapons. So the idea is just bizarre to suggest that some of the things we're recommending are contrary to the Constitution. Gun violence in this country is an epidemic. I say it again. Gun violence in this country is an epidemic, and it's an international embarrassment. No, we saw it again last night as I was coming to the Oval Office. I got the word that in South Carolina, a physician with his wife, 2 grandchildren, and a person working at his house was gunned down, all 5. So many people, so many of the people sitting here today know that well, unfortunately. They know what it's like when the seconds change your life forever. I've had the pleasure of getting to meet in awful circumstances many of you who've lost children, husbands, wives. They know what it's like
Oh,
to
come
bury a piece of their soul
on.
in the earth. I understand that. Mark and Jackie want to tell you it's always good to see you, but not under these circumstances. I want to say before I introduce the rest of the folks, what a lot of people
Just be Grixis.
what they've been through don't understand.
Because they haven't cast anything white, so this is Grixis Yorion. So this is some kind of a Grixis control.
Absolutely.
That's why they're running the Triumph. I'd rather run all the temples, though.
Son Daniel was the first grader at Sandy Elementary School.
All right, so here we go.
Daniel loves sports, loves outdoor sports, getting muddy. I see my friend, Fred Gutenberg. His daughter, Jamie, was a freshman at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. She's an accomplished dancer. I see Brandon Wolf.
So he's going to cast Yorion, blink Omen,
at the Pulse Club nightclub,
and kill my Rimrock.
Survived, but his 2 best friends died.
Yep.
Greg Jackson, who was just walking down the street when he was caught crossfire of a gunfight.
Yep.
And of course, I see a close friend of Jill's and mine.
Thank you.
Congresswoman Gabby Gifford was here, who was speaking with her constituents in front of a grocery store in her state when she was shot and a member of her staff was killed. They're here, and their pain is immense. And what a lot of you, hopefully many of you, don't know is you've gone through a trauma. No matter how much you work to make sure others don't go through it, every time you show up at an event like this, it brings back when you got that phone call. It brings back the immediacy of what happened at that moment. So I genuinely mean it. Thank you. Thank you for having the courage to be here, the courage to continue this fight.
Yep.
Senator Blumenthal understands. A lot of folks understand. But it takes real courage. To turn pain into purpose and demand that we take the action that gives meaning to the word enough. Enough, enough, enough. Because what they want you to know.
Actually, the Duraniff Magistrate would stop Yorion. So I'd rather have that in a way. So I'm just going to run it back. There's nothing I can do. I don't think the deck's very good.
6 of them die.
So
our flag was still flying.
I may not go very long with this one.
The victims of the horrific murder of 8 primarily Asian American people in Georgia, when 10 more lives were taken in a mass murder in Colorado. You probably didn't hear it, but between those 2 incidents, less than 1 week apart, there were more than 850 additional shootings. 850 that took the lives of more than 250 people and left 500 injured. This is an epidemic, for God's sake, and it has to stop. So I'm here to talk about 2 things. First,
so Phantom, if you at any point see this match on Twitch here against me, I applaud this deck. I've always loved Grixis. I'm a big Grixis player. I don't play it that much since Nicol Bolas rotated out, but I love Grixis. So I love what you're doing with it. I don't stand a chance against you. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Want to rein in the so-called ghost guns. These are guns that are homemade, built from a kit, include directions on how to finish the firearm. You can go buy the kit. They have no serial numbers, so when they show up at a crime scene, they can't be traced. And the buyers aren't required to pass a background check to buy the kit to make the gun. Consequently,
I can't Ember
anyone
Cleave.
from a criminal to a terrorist can buy this kit in as little as 30 minutes, put together a weapon. You know, I want to see these kits treated as firearms under the Gun Control Act, which is going to require that the seller and manufacturers make the key parts with serial numbers and run background checks on the buyers when they walk in to buy that package. The second action we're going to take. Back in the year 2000, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms released a report on its investigations of firearms trafficking in America. The report was of pivotal value. It's an important tool for policymakers when I was in the Senate and beyond, at all levels, to stop firearms from being illegally diverted into dangerous hands. Today, with online sales and ghost guns, times and trafficking methods have changed, and we have to adjust. We also have to ask the Justice Department to release a new annual report. This report will better help policymakers address firearms trafficking as it is today, not what it was yesterday. Third change, we want to treat pistols modified with stabilizing braces with the seriousness they deserve. A stabilizing brace hook in a pistol essentially makes that pistol a hell of a lot more accurate than a mini rifle. As a result, it's more lethal, effectively turning it into a short-barreled rifle. That's what the alleged shooter in Boulder appears to have done. I want to be clear. These modifications to firearms that make them more lethal should be subject to the National Firearms Act. The National Firearms Act requires that a potential owner pay a $200 fee and submit their name and other identifying information to the Justice Department, just as they would if they went out and purchased a silencer for a gun. Fourthly, during my campaign for president, I wanted to make it easier for states to adopt extreme risk protection order laws. They're also called red flag laws. Everybody in this lawn knows, but many people listening do not know. These laws allow a police or family member to petition a court in their jurisdiction and say, I want you to temporarily remove from the following people any firearm they may possess because they're a danger and a crisis. They're presenting a danger to themselves and to others. And the court makes a ruling. To put this in perspective, More than half of all suicides, for example, involve the use of a firearm. But when a gun's not available, an attempt at suicide,
Well,
death rate drops precipitously.
so this match is definitely
States
not
that
going
have
well
red
for
flag
me.
laws have seen
So it doesn't matter whether it's Mardu or
reduction
Boros. Knights are just not.
in
Without,
every single
I mean,
one
when they were still in rotation, when you had Knight of the
average
Ebon Legion
of
and
53
all that,
women
it just,
are shot and killed
and the
by
land
their
base was
partner.
better too.
Who wrote the Violence Against Women Act? It's been a constant struggle to keep moving.
Oh,
Red flag
goodness.
laws can have significant effect in
It's
protecting
like this, the
domestic
computer
violence.
matched me against a deck that has
Red
answers
flag
for
laws can
everything
stop
that I
mass
put on the
shootings
board.
before they can act out their violent plans. I'm proud, excuse the point of personal privilege we used to say in the Senate, I'm proud that the red flag law in my home state of Delaware was named after my son, Attorney General Bo Biden, our son, who proposed that legislation back in 2013. I want to see a national red flag law and legislation to incentivize states to enact their own red flag law.
He knows I got the
Today, I ask
ECD in
the
hand,
Justice
unless he's got.
Department to publish
He doesn't have
model red
counterspell
flag
mana.
legislation so
He does
states
not
can
have
start
counterspell
crafting their
mana.
own laws right now. Just like with background checks, the vast majority
Okay.
of Americans support these extreme risk protection orders.
All right, so that's good.
It's time to put
So
these
let's
laws on the books and protect even more people. Attorney General will
let's
have
get
more
rid
to
of
say
home
about this.
skillet here
Additionally,
and put a
we
knight
recognize
out.
that cities across the country are experiencing historic spikes in
8.
homicides as a
All he's got to
law.
have is a Ugin in hand, and it's over.
The violence is hitting black and brown communities the hardest.
Wow. Wow. How did I win
Laws
that?
that black
How
families
did I win that? All he had to have was Ugin.
a
Holy
leading
smokes.
cause of death. There are proven strategies that reduce gun violence in urban communities.
All right, so he's just kind of long-winded. I'm going to stop that in the background there. I know some of you might not agree with the politics of it, so I can just go back and check it out later. All right, let's try one more. Depending on how it performs here, will determine what I feel about it. Play first. Well, hey, that's not too shabby of an opening hand. Syndrome of a Down. Okay. Okay. Rakdos. He's probably going to stomp the veteran, though. Nope. I stand corrected. So, am I going to get in here for a good little hit? That's totally awesome. Man, if he doesn't kill one of my knights next turn, I can Ember Cleave him. And that would be a almost lethal. Almost lethal. Alright, so what does this guy do? So he's just a blocker right now. So let's do that. Okay. I don't know if that was a smart move losing an inspiring veteran, but it took his at least took his blocker off the board. Okay. So let's go fetch a red mana, I think. And then let's equip that puppy. And then swing, batter, batter. Okay. So what does this thing do? Okay. Okay. Depending on what I draw here, I should be able to take him out. Uh, dude, what are you doing? Dude, what are you doing? So can I cast him? No. I don't know why he did that. Alright, so take out the disenchant, take out the showdowns, bring in another vanishing light. Maybe ECD? Or do I just want frostbite? Maybe I just want frostbite. Take out the raking claws, drop in another frostbite. Actually, wouldn't it be better for, well, no. I don't know, we'll play it. I might have to switch out and put the ECDs in. Yep, out of coffee. Yeah, could be better. What time is it? 12:18. Okay. Hey, babe. What you doing? Oh, I thought y'all were meeting on Sundays. Oh, so is it going to vary? Oh, and then you got to turn around and meet again on Sunday? Okay. 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 Well, that's fine. All right. So are you heading home for lunch or are you eating somewhere? No. Well, there's that leftover bird's eye dish too. Oh, you already ate that. Okay. 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 So you're not going to be home till late, and you're going to not want to do your meals again, are you?
No, I want to do them on Friday. I'm not going to do them tonight, but I'll do them Friday.
Okay. Right. Done. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sitting here streaming before I have to get ready to go out to my appointment.
No, I'm
Huh?
not on the computer.
Yeah. I don't know how to mute OBS.
All right. Bye.
So, but I don't have you on speaker. You're on radio.
I got to order my food.
Okay. Love you. Bye. What do we do here, folks? What do we do here? I'm a thinking that we're gonna do that. So if I had even suspected he was running Croxa, I should have that. That's even better. Thank you. I would have brought in the weathered stone, rune stone. So that trickery actually burned him because of my pump. So now, next turn, Embercleave. And that should be a concession Embercleave. Should be. Bad thing about setting your water jug in the window. Pollen has come in, so I got to make sure not to drink pollen. Okay then. So I feel like I have to swing here. Okay. That keeps my dude alive. And I believe that is lethal, is it not? Yep. All right. Awesome. All right. So the first two games were definitely a discourager, but now it's kind of picking up steam here. Um, what? Oh, that's actually not too bad of a card for a paper deck I have. I have a Simic Kiora deck with Krakens, Leviathans, and all that good stuff in it. I meant for it, I built it intentionally for multiplayer slash, what do you call it, Emperor, where there's three players on each side. That was the whole purpose of the reason I built the deck the way I did. So he actually would be kind of useful in that deck. All right, let's keep it going. So far, so good. I'll keep that. Yeah. Turn two, veteran into Boss 3 on turn three. Here we go with black again. Ugh. Gosh. Oh man, I should have Fable Passaged. That. Oh, hey, another veteran. Awesome. Okay. So, am I facing Rakdos again? Good. That's fine. Okay. Well, is Rankle going to be creature removal? Nope. Okay. All right. So I'm down with that. So let's do that, and then let's do that. Okay. So next turn, I should be able to contender and rally the ranks. Now, whether Boss survives the turn or not, I do not know. Well played, sir. Well played. Gosh, Rakdos mid range. I swear. Okay. So let's thin the deck here. So let's contender. Give me a knight. I'll take an Embercleave. And then that for knight. Done. That Embercleave in my hand. Unless you eliminate both my dudes. Oh, you dirty pool player. Okay. All right. Fine. 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 What is this? Rakdos? No, this is regular Rakdos. Just almost felt like a control, but it's not. It's just they're running a heavier non-creature base than a normal Rakdos deck would. So this is a, I guess you would title this as a Rakdos mid-range. What's up, Jar Jar? Sorry I didn't catch that you were on. Doesn't look like you're still in though. Oh, are you here? Okay. It only shows that there's one viewer though. Weird. All right, I'm still kind of figuring out. Oh hey, oh hey, is that lethal? No, that's not lethal. I better get it in play before. Don't block. Don't block. Don't block. Oh yeah, baby. Would you look at that? This is how we do it. All right, so a lot of black stuff. So let's take that out. Let's take out the cheeky raking claws, two weathered runestones, just because of the Strider, and I know there's Croxa. Um, Frostbite takes care of Rankle. So that's three Frostbites. I don't think I want to do anything else here. I think we're good on that. Yeah, it started out as Mardu Nights at the start of the stream, but the first match, I don't even remember what I played against now. Um, the first match, blue chunks. It was terrible. So I was running basically Boros with a black splash for dire tactics, murderous rider, and then I had some agonizing remorses in the sideboard, and it was garbage. So I switched over to Boros for the second match, and to be honest, I should have lost that match, but apparently I got lucky. I didn't outplay him. I got lucky against Grix's player in the second match and won. And then I won this one. I won the last one. This one was both the last two were Rakdos decks. The other one was I guess Rakdos aggro. Uh, Might have been mid range. I don't know. This one was definitely an Rakdos mid range. So I'm technically 3-1, but it has rolled. It didn't roll that great in the second game, but the last third game three and game four, it's rolled pretty well. So since I switched it over to Boros, it's doing better. It's performing better. Oh, come on. You know, I'm watching a video and yet my computer blacks out on me. I gotta turn that off somehow. Sure. It's not great. I don't like having three Rimrocks in hand, but at least I've got that to shut down his Croxa action. Hey, we can do that on turn one. Probably want a red because of all the Rimrocks. Okay. I want to put him down on turn two, but I think I'm gonna. Well, no. So yeah, I might actually drop the Worthy Knight on turn two. And then on turn three, Weathered Runestone. And still have mana up for uh, Boulder Rush. You played Croxa and they scooped. Yeah, oh, come on. Some people hate playing against that deck. They do. So we need to get this in play before the Nightmare takes it out of my hand. So they'll get the Frostbite. I don't care about it as much. Of course, it's going to suck if he hits me with Rankle this turn. There's only one choice you can make there, buddy. It ain't that hard. Rankle? No Rankle. All right, so let's not let him see the tournament grounds because they don't know what that is. Let's do that. We'll just put a couple of threats out. Oh wait, I haven't won this match yet. I was saying I was 3-1. I guess I'm 2-1 technically. Never mind. Oh, come on. Draw threat. That's not a threat. Okay. Go. Okay. So we're stalling out here. So this is definitely Rakdos mid-range since they're running Valky. I'm hoping I can get the contender down and keep him on the board. Oh, come on. All right. All right. This is ridiculous. Let's do that. Hopefully we'll get something good here. I've already got an Ember Cleave. Let's take that because I can cast it. All I gotta have is a extinction event. So they went to a control deck with their sideboard, it looks like. So I need to go more controlling. I need to bring my Elspeth Conquers Death in. Yep. Lurk away. Um, that's still. What does this do? Okay. Yeah, he's got. I'm just going to concede he's got this matchup. So I have a feeling I'm going to go to 2-2 here. So I bet he took the rankles out. How much you want to bet he took the rankles out? Put a showdown in. Let's go with one less Ember Cleave and put in another showdown. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it'll do me any good in this matchup. Red Cat Melee hits. Well, so does Frostbite. What's his face? But nah. I'd rather exile or not Valky, but Tybalt off the board. Oh, gosh. Mm. Yeah, it does happen. So he's running Storm's Wrath, Extinction Event. I guarantee he's probably got Shadow's Verdict in there somewhere too. So it's almost. I haven't seen him cast Croxa yet, unless I'm an idiot. And no, he did cast Croxa, didn't he? Maybe he did. I don't remember. But I just almost feel like it's a Rakdos control in a way. I hope they haven't timed out, or not timed out, but disconnected, because I don't want to win off a disconnection. All right, here we go. Give me an opening God hand. Opening God hand. Well, I get what I asked for. Well, crap. I'm going to try to hope I draw a fourth land for that and just run with it. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's get that down just in case. Alright, so he's either going to kill the Venerable Knight this turn, or he's going to Remorse and look at my hand and take one of these two cards out of my hand. That's my gamble on what he's doing here. And he's definitely got the advantage. He's got 7 cards, I got 3. So I'm definitely fighting an uphill battle here. No, you have to know. Well, there's his Croxa. I'm going to pitch that because I want to draw my land for the showdown. So now he can't get Croxa back. Uh, you have to know their number. So like if you like I'm if you look at my profile, I'm wretched one number. Oh, come on, number whatever my 5-digit number is. So like you would have to know who Psycho Weed 420. You'd have to know their 5-digit code to be able to add them on Arena. I'll take that. So that puts him back in my hand. I wish he put him in play. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, they don't want to have a whole lot of contact between you and the other people unless you know them because, like, technically you could, like this Psycho Weed 420 could send me a friend's request and then all of a sudden start spamming me with messages about how much of a terrible player I am, etc., etc., etc. Huh. Yeah. So, okay, that's fine. Okay, what is. I love the artwork on that card. I'd love that on a playmat. Okay, boast. Attack this turn and only once. Okay. So, wow. It's a. What was the card that. Is it Vampiric Tutor that you search your library and put the card on top of your library? Isn't that it? Isn't that a Vampiric Tutor on a stick? He did not activate a Faceless Haven. and that's just going to be a pain in the butt to deal with. So he's probably going to go get a board wipe, I would say. Probably Storm's Wrath or Extinction Event. He may just go get spot removal. I don't know. I'm hoping to draw an untapped land so that I can drop Showdown. But yeah, that's the reason that no blocks. That's the reason that they don't put more of this stuff here, because I mean, honestly, in my experience, Magic players can be some of the meanest, nastiest people to each other, and you see it on Facebook if you get in the Facebook groups. And it's sad what we can do to each other. All right, um, so they don't you don't they don't want a whole lot of communication other than just generic stuff, because people would be mean to their opponent. They'd be, and even then you get people that will just start spamming, stuff, like they'll do this, or what is it they used to have on here? There was one they took off of here that everybody kept going, but your go is still pretty bad. So if you have an opponent that's just doing your go all the time, over and over and over again, you just click up here and you go mute. So that is kind of unfortunate. Rimrock. Alright. I might be able to pull this one out of the fire. Yeah, I've worked on getting these for a while. Oh, I have lethal if you don't have removal. How do I want to do this? I can attack with the Faceless Haven. But then I don't quite have lethal. This may be a dumb move. Let's find out if they got removal. Man, I pulled that one out too. Yeah, baby. I might have to check out Hearthstone at some point in the future, but I have a lot going on in my life, so I I mean, I know eventually if I want to become a streamer and maybe make a little money at it, uh, that I'm going to have to dedicate a lot of time to Magic Arena. But maybe if I get into Hearthstone, I could eventually stream it and Magic. But Hearthstone's been out for a long time, and I would be starting from ground zero, so it'd be pretty rough. Arena, I came in at the tail end of the open beta. Well, it wasn't really the tail end, but it was probably halfway through open beta. So I've been in it for a while. So, but what time we got? It is. I've been playing an hour and 20 minutes. It's almost 1 o'clock. So yeah, I've got an appointment at 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to call it. So thanks for viewing, Jar Jar, and anybody else that watches the video later on. Thanks for viewing. Consider following my channel here and helping me grow in the community. Have a good one.